Hello sailors and welcome back. This week we have to conduct repairs at sea. We get fish and chips. And we kind of get lost.
Also, we had another first today, didn't we?
Yeah, we've sailed to completely the wrong place.
We're not even in the place we wanted to go to.
Yes, we are idiots. I'm Faye, this is Rob, and this is the adorable Captain Yewy. But first, let's pick up where we left off in Lorient, where it didn't stop raining. It's mid-July. To be fair, would I rather be walking my dog in the rain in France, or would I rather be stuck in school run traffic on the A19? Yeah, can't complain.
And we're on our way, leaving Lorient. On our way to Trinité Sur Mer, 29 miles. It's not raining. It's been raining for the last 2 days. Solidly. So much so that we found new leaks. Oh God. So yeah, they'll need to be sorted out at some point. I'm happy to be on the move again. Not just because it's nice to move, but the place where we just were, Saint what? What was the name of the marina we were just in?
Port St. Catherine.
Port St. Catherine. Nice place, nice people, but there's a ferry landing in the marina. And
To the visitor berth.
And yeah, they've put it right next to the visitors pontoon. And it goes like this. Ferry comes in at a rate of knots. Ferry goes full astern. Ferry engages bow thrusters and stern thrusters to turn. Ferry engages full forward to go out. So it comes in, it turns around and it goes back out. Usually you let no one off and no one on. And I tell you what, when it does that, the boats are thrown around aplomb. I tell you, if my arm was 2 foot longer, I could have touched it as it went past. And yeah, every 20 minutes from 20 past 5 in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. Aha. And I couldn't get off the boat because it was absolutely hoying it down. So we were ready to move on.
It drove you a little bit insane.
It was every 20 minutes on Sunday, wasn't it? And then it
Yeah.
kind of was a bit less yesterday. But bloody hell. Yeah. Wind. It's supposed to be west-northwest, which would have put us on a reach. We have west-southwest, so we're on a close reach. Okay though, because reach out likes any form of reach. And we're currently doing 6 knots. Probably can't see a ton of boats left before us and they're all ahead of us, so guess what? I'm going to trim my little heart out and try and overtake them all. Looking at the AIS, some of those could do with some trimming as well. But we'll see. We'll see how many we can knock off. I can see 16 boats. That's a lot. There's a load behind us, so we need to not let any of those overtake us. Faye's in the lounged crew position.
Yeah, cup of tea, pain au chocolat.
Under the spray hood.
Petit chien.
Le chien est là. Voilà le chien. Happy days. We are right in amongst it now. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the 16 boats. We're just coming up to past the first and second boat. Doing well. now we're in. The wind is backed, so we're now close hold. Yes, we're close. How could I forget the term close hold? Spent most of our sailing lives in that tack. But yeah, it's a lovely day. The wind is much lighter than thought. We were expecting 17 knots on the beam. Maybe it'll come later on. But it's a nice day to be out in the Atlantic, isn't it?
It's lovely. Yeah, there's like a really gentle swell. Yewy's just having good cuddles. And yeah, it's really cool seeing how many other boats are out here, because for a lot of the time it's always just us.
Yeah.
But like, this is the most I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, we're like sailing in company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends.
Nice. Friends.
Friends, competitors.
No, they're not. But we have passed 7 of them now.
You can't help it.
So we're now on a reach heading up northeast towards La Trinité Sur Mer. 8 miles to go, doing 6 knots, so hour and a half. Perfect. Just when I was thinking, should we drop the sails and get the engine on? It came back in. Tremendous. Never seen anything like it.
As always, once moored up, our priority is to walk Yewy and let her get acquainted with all the new smells. Trinité Sur Mer is home to a fleet of elite racing yachts, so it was very cool to walk through the boatyard and get an up-close view of these amazing vessels.
Oh, has summer finally arrived? It might have done. 20 degrees today. The sea is as flat as it's been since we got into the Atlantic. No swell at all, which is really nice. There's not much wind though. We've got 36 miles to the southeast to do today, from La Trinité Sur Mer down to a place called Pornic. Pornic? I doubt that the French pronounce it Pornic. But we'll see when we get there. So not much wind, so we are motor sailing. The sail is giving us another half a knot, so we're cruising down at 5.5 knots. So we should be in there just over 6 hours, just in time for tea time.
Couple of hours into the passage now, and I was just sunbathing on the deck when I noticed a shackle had completely come away from where the vang attaches to the mast. So we've dropped the main. We're gonna see what we can do. Not what you want to see just lying on the coach roof. And this is what I'm referring to. So this is where the vang comes from the boom down to the mast. So we've taken some photos. We're going to consult the hive mind, but we have a plan of our own, which is going to involve.
I think we need to take this nut off here to lower this part of the vang physically from the boom, to give us an angle to get rid of that pinch point, slide it in. Don't know. But I'm pleased this happened today rather than, in a 25 knot upwind stretch or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the consequences would have been, but it doesn't look good, does it?
It doesn't now. Boats, man. There's always something.
Yeah.
It still doesn't answer where that clasp actually goes.
The shackle.
The shackle, yeah.
I know.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Can you just get a cushion to put on here just in case it falls?
It's off at both ends. We freed it and
we nearly lost all the bits in the sea.
we nearly lost all the bits in the sea.
Bloody hell, man. But at least it's off now.
Yeah. And there is a hole at the bottom of that thing, so that is where the shackle should go. Ta-da!
So we managed to get the two attachment points off. Bit of lube sorted it out, and a bit of brute force. Bit of lube and a bit of brute force sorts most things out. The problem that we've got though is that now this needs to attach to here, and this hydraulic arm needs to be compressed in order to get it on, because it's kind of like, at the moment it's about here. We tried the topping lift right up, and it came a bit closer, so I think tonight we're going to really put the topping lift on and see how high we can get that, so we can get the thing reattached. But we're going to do that once we get to port, because we've been on with that now for a good hour and a half. It's baking hot, we're in the sun, and yeah, bits are flying everywhere and stuff. You don't want bits in the sea, do you? So let's see how we can get on later on, but I think we should be able to get it reattached. I've never seen the boom up there before. But that's where it's got to go in order that we get this onto there. Et voila! So that's enough drama for one day anyway. We lifted the topping lift right up, just like that, and then it finally fitted back onto the boom. We didn't know what the bloody hell was going on when we were out in passage earlier on, and things. Faye just found that in a situation like that. But I'm pleased we've been able to sort it out. It was doable with logic, and we're all right with logic. So, you know, we managed to do it. But what it does show is that it's important to check your rigging, and to just check every part of your boat regularly. Now, I do that. But I mean, that can't have been like that for long, can it? Because there was, I mean, with the amount of sailing we've done recently, there's no way that little shackle would be on the deck. It would be off the deck somewhere, wouldn't it?
I think it happened today.
I think it happened today as well. But bloody hell, yeah, everything's been tightened up. We had the gooseneck changed in the winter as well, because that was 25 years old and it had been past its best, so we had that changed, and the fittings on there were loose as well, so I've just tightened those up. So bloody hell, if the boom came down, that would be the clues in the name, wouldn't it? That would be a big bloody pain in the arse, especially if the sail was up at the time as well.
Oh my God.
So yeah, peace of mind now. I think I wasn't going to have a drink tonight, but I need one. Also, we had another first today, didn't we?
Yeah, we've sailed to completely the wrong place.
We're not even in the place we wanted to go to.
We didn't even realise till we were coming like right into the marina.
I was like, hang on a second.
This isn't
Pornic. Now, in my defence, it's Pornichet.
I think it's been auto-completed.
I think it might have been. I don't know. That's a first for me.
We're not too far away from there.
No, it's not too far away from Pornic, but we aren't where we intended to be. So, but we are moored up. So
we're in. We're happy, and we'll make the most of being in the wrong place.
We will.
They do say sailing is going slowly in the wrong direction, so we've gone in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Well.
bonsoir. So the plan was to go to Pornic, or Pornic, I don't know how it's pronounced, but we're now in Pornichet, and we were just going to stay the one night and then move on tomorrow morning, but it turns out there's a fish and chip shop here. It's also the Euros final tomorrow, so we might have to watch England while eating fish and chips. So it looks like we're going to stay, but it's also Bastille Day. So yeah, there might be some other celebrations and things going on. So I think it's going to be quite cool to just like stay here and see what happens tomorrow. Can't wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on.
Serendipity brings us to a beach in Pornichet where we have some fish and chips. Not, but the words of the establishment, not fish and frites or anything like that, but fish and chips. A little slice of England on the coast of Western France. Reviews have been left. Best fish and chips in France. Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Yes, we will.
First impressions. Not been cooked in beef dripping. -1 for that. And the chips, they are leaning towards fries. Let's see the fish. Do we know what kind of fish it even is?
No. It's the best fish and chips we've had in France.
It's the only fish and chips we've had in France. So, okay.
So it's top of the leaderboard.
It is. It's okay.
It's better than the worst ones we've had in England.
It's better than the worst ones we've had in England.
And
But
Scotland.
this is not going to alter the leaderboard. I'm not going to be writing home and saying, oh, finally, we found a fish and chips. So I feel a bit bad sitting here in such a lovely surrounding, about to slate those fish and chips.
You're ready for a whinge.
No vinegar. What? Where were the peas? No peas. No petit pois.
France, you do all other food really well.
It's just as well. They do.
Yeah. If we've got to beat them in something.
But leave fish and chips to the Brits, mind, because this was. I give it a 2 out of 5.
But it's not complicated. Just like
There's-
cut the chips way bigger than that. That's a fry. That's not a chip.
Use beef dripping. Get fresh fish. That fish was not fresh.
No.
Get fresh fish. There's plenty of it around. I've just been in the market. And maybe someone needs to go on a sabbatical to England to a fryer, to a fish and chip shop, learn the secrets, and then bring it back and take France by storm.
Like, when top chefs always go like, oh yeah, I spent a year in Italy and then I did
Yeah,
2 years in France.
yes, exactly.
It needs to be the other way around.
I
They need to
spent
come
a
to
year in
England.
Sheiky in Ramsgate with
Yeah.
the Bulgarian fella and his wife. So yeah, 2 out of 5. One of those points is for nostalgia. One of those points is just for being there, turning up. But it's just as well. You're right, Faye, because France does pretty bloody amazing food in general. But fish and
Faye
chips.
doesn't do amazing food.
How do you say that it's not good? Il n'est pas bon. Il n'est pas bon. Ce n'est pas bon.
Sometimes. Bad.
Oh, you're letting yourself down. Basic mistakes.
Come on, France.
Come on, France, you can do better than that. Happy Bastille Day!
Happy Bastille Day, yeah. So after fish and chips for lunch, we're having a lovely tuna salad with some olives and some eggs in there as well. The sun is shining.
And some beer!
Surprise, surprise, England didn't win the Euros, but we very much enjoyed our time in Pornichet. Thanks for crewing with us, but please stay tuned for a quick shameless plug, because my new thriller is available now. Yay! If you like boats and, well, murder, be sure to check it out. Until next time, sailors, like, comment, share and subscribe, and as always, fair winds.